It's okay.
Are you home? Fine. Hey, wait up! Don't play! Over here! Oh my God, go!
I wake up to the sounds of the silence that allows for my mind to run around with my ear up to the ground. I'm searching to behold the stories that I told when my back is to the world that was smiling when I turned. Tell you you're the greatest, but once you turn, they hate us. Oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Spare the sympathy. Everybody wants to be my enemy. No way, I swear I'll never be sad. No way, my enemy. No way, I swear I'll never be sad. Look out for yourself.
There's an ocean so dark down below the waves, where you watch while these dreams gently float away. And there's a silence so soft, it's only memory, like the way your voice always sounds when you sing to me. But I can't hear it now. Just tell me how to keep breathing while pretending I'm not drowning. I don't know if I could watch the door close for good, 'cause I couldn't keep it open. What just watched as the door closed so clear, 'cause I couldn't keep it open.
She was a great woman, a good friend. I don't know how we'll face this crisis without her.
To think we nearly extended sovereignty to the creatures who did this. We're charged with imposing order. And we've been asleep at our posts. While my eyes are open, there will be no more fairy tales of peace until we scour our basement of its demons.
So kind of you to assist Councillor Sallow, Mother.
As we are at war, I thought it prudent to solicit the advice of such an experienced veteran.
Let us address the matter at hand. Our people are scared, suffering. They need to know their leaders have the situation under control.
An unprecedented show of force. We flood the Undercity with enforcers, armed with hex tech.
Innocents will be caught in the crossfire.
How many more counselors have to be blown to pieces before you finally wake up? We are under siege! What is she doing here?
Officer Kiraman witnessed the attack firsthand. She confirmed this was the act of a single deranged individual.
Jinx.
Silco is dead, the underground leaderless. If we follow your plan, we risk unifying them against us.
So what is your solution? Chastisement? A firm reprimand?
We use a division against them. Pin the attack on Jinx. Post a reward too substantial to ignore.
I'm sorry, Mel. I'm not comfortable trusting our fate to chance. Jinx has proven elusive. Our healing can only begin once she's been brought to justice.
Then it's settled. 2-1. We invade.
If I may, in crises such as these, it's imperative you present a unified front to the public, whatever your personal feelings.
How wise. I'll agree to endorse the invasion. But I draw the line at Hextech. We have an ethos. Such force must be a final resort.
Agreed.
Then it's settled. 2-1.
I had the shot.
Your mother left this to you.
The Kiraman key. No, I'm not. I don't deserve it.
It's your legacy now, Caitlin. What is she still doing here?
Hey.
You were right, Kate. Powder's gone. I can make this right. If you get Jace to fix the gauntlets, I can do this myself. No one else needs to get hurt.
No. No more rogue mission. No more reckless plans. My mother was right. My arrogance led me to take on more than I could handle, and she paid the price. They're sending all the enforcers after Jinx. I'm going with them.
Please, I have to help.
You can. As one of us.
Kate, I can't wear this.
People are calling for blood. The Council won't stop them. You can show they're not all of Zorn supports Jinx. We can show them. Together.
I watched them kill my parents. Do you have any idea how that feels?
Yes, I do. I thought you were on our side.
You didn't think at all.
Hey, watch it.
Sorry.
Not my first. You all right? You, lose someone in the attack?
How is he?
Same as before. Breathing. Pulse is consistent. Beyond that, your guess is as good as mine.
What's it doing to him?
The hex core has been evolving, shifting through runic patterns faster than I can keep up. All I know for certain is that it's keeping him alive. It's the sort of puzzle Victor would love if he wasn't. It should be me up there instead of him.
Don't say that. He'll come back to us.
I still don't understand. He was right next to me. How does the explosion do that to him? And I just walk out without a scratch.
There's no sense to these things, Jace.
How'd it go with the Council?
My mother's entered the game. She's already gotten her hooks into Sallow, using his grief to make a play for Hextech.
Mel, I promised Victor. Never again.
It's all right. I handled it. I won't let them corrupt your dream. Caitlin was there. You might pay her a visit. She hides it admirably, but the poor girl's in so much pain.
Hey, Sprout.
How'd you find me?
Your dad.
Mother and I used to come here when we needed an escape. One of the few places we never argued.
I'm sorry I haven't been around.
How's Victor?
I can't even tell if he's still in there.
Ever since it happened, 3 faces keep spinning through my mind. I see Mother, when they found her, and every fibre of me just sinks, like a stone swallowed in dark water. But then there's Jinx, laughing. I want to tear that laugh from her throat forever.
Kate.
I know. I just understand now how easy it is to hate them. One vicious act. Then I see Vi. I asked her to put on a uniform. Suffice to say, she declined.
Vi, wear a badge.
She thinks those gauntlets of yours will solve all her problems.
What if she's right?
Hextech may keep us alive, Jace, but it's not what will save us.
Me. Joined the Peanut Patrol. And I thought she had no sense of humor.
I like peanuts.
Her dad's right. There's no point in sticking around up here. Except, I'm the one who created the monster.
Vi?
Who are you? How do you know my name?
Junior Officer Nolan. Maddie. And, it's written on your face.
So what is it? Random search? Escort off the property? Or are you just here to waste my time?
Search? No. No. You're something of a legend amongst the enforcers. Caitlin made quite a scene at the station when they tried to deny your enlistment. I have to ask, is it all true? You went after Silco alone when the council wouldn't back you. Took on his whole gang.
Kate said all that?
She said, if every enforcer had a heart like yours, we could take on Noxus itself. Then she threatened to withdraw her family's funding. Anyhow, I'm glad you're joining up. After the sheriff betrayed us, well, let's just say, it's nice to know there's still good ones left.
Officer Nolan!
Duty calls. A real honor, Vi.
Go ahead. This way, Master. Stop.
Mm-hmm.
One of the many privileges of serving as your counselor is having the occasion now and again to stand behind this podium, to behold so many joined together not by birth or dictum, but by all that we share. Our hope, our curiosity, our compulsion to leave behind us a world better than that before. These things we share are what make us one people. Today, we share an unthinkable loss. Councillor Irius Borbeck, Councillor Tormin Hoskell, and Councillor Cassandra Kiraman were taken from us. But they shall not be forgotten. We commissioned statues so we may remember them and their countless contributions. Their lifetimes of service. Not the praying ground for the soul pain. I will obey. We will find those responsible, and they will account for their crimes.
Awful, isn't it? Losing a loved one.
You are safe. None of you are safe.
Look out! What?
Oh! Get the counselors out of here. I have an idea.
What are you doing?
For my son. Come on. Oh, shit.
Perimeter secured.
We'll see.
Thought for sure you were going to get yourself killed.
A memorial? What kind of animals?
They wanted the spectacle. All right, they're trying to scare you.
All they did is piss me off.
You need to find a way to call off the invasion.
What?
This battle was on your soil. Down there, you'll be on their terms.
None of this is on our terms.
Maybe you should change that.
Well, I don't know how, okay? She dies and leaves this giant hole, and I'm just supposed to fill it. Like she was never there to begin with.
Hey, you won't. The hole gets smaller, but you never fill it.
I was wrong to spring the badge on you. It's just, every way I slice it, if I go after your sister alone, one of us comes back in a box. It's all coming apart.
No, it isn't. We won't let it.
I know you doubt the merit of your birthright, Caitlin. There's wisdom in that. But remember, you're a Kiraman.
This is what you asked for. Heavy is the crown. Fire in the sunrise. Ashes rain down. Try to hold it in, but it keeps bleeding out. This is what you asked for. Heavy is the crown. Heavy is the crown.
Never in our lifetimes has Piltover's leadership been forced into the dungeons of our capital. But here we are. Does anyone still doubt that our enemy is greater than one deranged individual?
How did they sneak so many of these things into the ceremony? I thought we took every measure to secure it.
They must have had help. From someone up here.
We can't afford any more hand-wringing. If we do not defend ourselves with Hextech, our principles will mean nothing.
We aren't prepared for a full-scale invasion. The Undercity's attack proved that.
This is a closed council meeting. Who let you in here?
I am a decorated officer, leader of House Kiraman. Address me with respect, or keep your mouth shut. I will lead a strike team into Zorn with 3 objectives. Locate Jinx, dismantle Shimmer, and neutralize any agents still loyal to Silco.
What makes you think you'll fare any better than our forces today?
We've got a few surprises of our own.
This is what you asked for. Heavy is the crown. Fire in the sunrise. Heavy is the crown.
Well, it's all going to shit. Chem barons warring for control of the lanes. Wannabe street thugs squabbling over scraps. Just like when Vander shoved off. Except this time, you aren't here to put it all back together, 'cause could someone put all those holes in you? I used to say I could fix anything. Before I broke everything. She used to say a lot. Her and you. Always bossing me around. Now it's so quiet. What am I supposed to do with that?
Have you had enough?
I wake up to the sounds of the silence that allows for my mind to run around with my ear up to the ground. I'm searching to behold the stories that I told when my back is to the world that was smiling when I turned. Tell you you're the greatest, but once you turn, they hate us. Oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Sell the sympathy. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Head away. I swear I'll never be sad, no way. My enemy. Head away. I swear I'll never be sad. Look out for yourself.
No red rose on your grave, you poor sucker. One by one, all these bloodhounds keep coming. Sleep in the casket you made, you're gone, sucker. But you're mad if you thought I'd let you go. No. Get the fuck out of my head. So long, sucker. I don't wanna see you. I hate this life. Whoa. Get your fingers out of my hair. Yo, dumb sucker. Good luck killing me, 'cause I'm already dead inside. Dirty little animals, you cannibals, eat your supper. One by one, all these vultures keep coming. Pretty little lamb, don't come down here. you're gone, sucker. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na.
Get that out of my head, so long, sucker. I don't wanna see you. I hate things like
You feel it? That buzzing behind your eyes? Because you know in a moment they could all poof. Best feeling in the world, kid. Yep, that's me. You ever need to curse a sibling or a family or a society? My card.
Good luck to me, 'cause I'm already dead inside.
Well, far be it from me, but you hired me to run the numbers, and ever since we've gone up against the other Chem Barons, the numbers are in the,
Shitter?
Not exactly the term.
You ever wonder why fat brains like you always wind up working for grunts like me?
No, never.
You only use half your head. Plotting moves, calculating odds. You know how Silco took hold of the lanes?
With his bare teeth. It just, seems, hasty. Last count, Margot had at least 10 hitters guarding his stash.
Margot and Cross can buck all they want, but in the end, I'll be the one smiling. Until I'm in Silco's chair, your only job is to make the numbers work.
The gray. All the way up here?
What do you know? Cleared the place out. Might have made our jobs a whole lot easier.
No, we can't.
It's factory smog trapped underground. No more, no less.
Boss.
You go on ahead. Report back.
I know you're all fantasizing about sawing each other's heads off, so I'm gonna get right to it. These turf wars have to stop.
These two have been the aggressors. I've only defended my interests.
Playing coy doesn't suit you, love. You started this dance when you raided the Rapture Walk.
What could I want with your boulevard of filth?
Topside is the real enemy. Us killing each other is playing right into their hands. Our best shot is to put aside these petty squabbles and join forces.
Ally with these two? I rather favor my chances with Topside.
Even together, they outnumber us 4-1. That's before all the recent casualties.
Might matter up there, but they don't know the first thing about fighting in the Fissures.
Is he dead? Why is he so quiet?
She's right. We don't get Topside off our backs, we don't last. But I got a different solution. We give them Jinx. That's all they really want.
We don't hand over our people.
We? You don't do much of anything anymore, do you, Magpie? Bird without a wing's just a funny-looking rat. Ooh, struck a nerve, did I? Okay, I'll make you a deal. You help me put a bow on Baby Blue for our friends upstairs? I'll cut you a brand new puncher, top of the line, all the fixings. Think on it. But I promise, it's the last offer you're gonna get.
I can't believe you're dead, and I'm still mopping up your messes.
Jeez, lady, you crazy? Talking to dead people.
You here to finish me off?
Haven't I done you enough favors? Same time every day. Big baby couldn't do it himself.
Couldn't do much himself. About now, he'd have me all over the lanes, running his collections.
Building his weapons.
Making his deals.
Exploding his enemies.
He dips out. The whole world flips over. All his plans. Everything we... The hell we supposed to do now?
Watch it all burn.
What'd I tell you?
Victor.
Victor.
Jace? Victor? My God. What am I? You're alive. You're alive. You must be cold. Cold? No, I don't think so. I sense a charge, a potential, a recursive impulse. Unpleasant, but cold isn't its name. The hex core.
Victor, it saved you. Somehow it adapted to your injuries, changing and evolving. It was as if it was connected to you.
I did my best using the notes from your leg, recorded everything. There are still so many questions, but...
I was supposed to die. You promised to destroy the Hex Core.
No. Don't you see? Heimerdinger was wrong. We were wrong. It's not as bad as...
It killed Sky, Jace. She had such dreams. As did we once.
I'm going to resign from the council. I understand now. My place was always here in the lab with you. We'll make this right, together.
I must say goodbye to this place now. To you.
Goodbye? Victor, you're my partner.
Our paths diverged long ago. It was affection that held us together.
You think it's so easy? To turn your back while your whole city looks to you for salvation? To cling to principles while your best friend bleeds out in your arms? I never asked for this! Where are you going?
Goodbye, Jace.
There's so many of them.
It's all the fighting. We're gonna have capacity issues soon. And there's the security risk.
We're not turning people away.
All these years, we finally get rid of Silco. Just so a new one can take his place.
Now what's this? Oh, this is quite troubling.
That tree means so much. It's our food, fresh air. We built our whole identity around it. Man, every time it seems like we might catch a break.
Now, it's not lost yet, lad. If there is a means of preservation, by golly, we'll find it. I have seen something of this nature before. Oh, oh.
Don't you essentially own this place?
Shh. Come on. The brambleback has left the jungle.
You do realize code phrases don't work when you make them up on the spot.
Professor!
Yes, of course! What the devil's gotten into you?
I thought... Why are you breaking into my lab? And who's he?
This is my new pupil, Echo. Echo, my former pupil, Jace. I apologize for the intrusion. We were attempting to sneak in. Oh, pish-posh, like you've never done it. Were you sleeping here?
You drink tea, Echo?
You're right. It matches the corruption we saw in the plants we tested with the Hex Core, but where did you say you found this?
Deep in the underground.
Echo's home is a marvelous place. Truly a wonder. You should see what... When I said home, I was, of course, referring to his cognitive center, which is certainly not a physical location hidden in the...
doing? Did any of the plants survive?
They weren't what we were trying to save. But this pattern, how could it be there and here?
Oh, no. Where's Victor?
One of your back there.
It's all clear. Sorry, Commander.
Baby blue. Right through their fingers. You must be part eel. Just means I can up my finder's fee. There's always a deal to be struck. They want you alive. But don't think I won't scare out those peepers. Draw back any long-range types. Me? I'm the kind of guy who likes to get in close. Never thought I'd catch you blubbering. Wonder if Silco even saw that.
Twice. When he met me, and when I killed him.
You?
It's always me. Whether I'm pulling the pin or not, everyone who gets close to me dies. Want to know the real kicker? You're the kind of guy who likes to get in close.
What? Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Let's go! If it's popping, then you know he's showing up. Bad beat from the east to you reppin', just throw it up. You better show me love, cause they loving the way I bust. These blocks, semi-automatic, rev it, gear it up. If we popping, ain't no swapping, the foolish don't give up. Who you with, what your color, your papa, your mother, son. We do this for fun, million, money, mother, son. This for done, tell these bitches we with it, we never run. This the done, tell these bitches we with it, we never run. If it's done, tell these bitches we with it, we never run. Rilla, yeah, we come to kill her. Rilla, yeah, we come to kill her.
Rilla, here we come to kill her.
I'm never gonna let you win no champion. I'm the real Vendetta. If you really wanna break it down, I'll burn the ground. I'm a fire starter. Shoot the bullet and I'm the gun. Bad bitches never run. Never run. If it's done, tell these bitches we will get. We never run. Come on! Shoot faster!
So, do you ever want to catch me? Right now I'm feeling ignored. So can you try real hard? I'm really getting bored. Do you ever want to catch me? Right now I'm feeling ignored. So can you try real harder? I'm really getting bored.
Okay, wait. There's a deal to be struck here.
You forget, Smeech? You already made your last offer.
If the gun covers protect me with it, we never won.
Just
Tell me, who's a funny-looking rat now?
Fancy meeting you here.
Moron never could keep his damn mouth shut.
You could have just let me eat it.
Haven't I done you enough favors? I didn't ask you for this.
It was something I could fix.
You got that look in your eye again. What are you planning?
To finish what's left of my family.
Oh, God. Careful not to scrape up the gear. Won't sell as well. Nothing personal, friend. We just got needs we can't ignore.
So much senseless pain. You need not suffer anymore.
But...
But remember, you're a Kiraman.
I will lead a strike team into Zorn with 3 objectives. Locate Jinx, dismantle Shimmer, and neutralize any agents still loyal to Silco.
The rise of industry and emissions has led to the air becoming increasingly toxic. They call it the Grey. I've instructed our architects to devise a ventilation system. The people of the underground deserve to breathe.
Can I do the right thing for the wrong reason? Is it bad that I'm making friends with my demons? Living by a couple deadly sins just to make sure I finish what you began. And I ain't afraid to lose a life for 10 if it means that I get the win in the end. So I'ma do this on my own. Step into the danger zone. Pull the pin and watch it blow. I would rather die alone. Huh? I would rather die alone. Oh, I would rather die. Come out and rain, let it rain down. Hellfire, can't hide away. It's judgment day and no one can do.
They call it the Grey.
I wake up to the sounds of the silence that allows for my mind to run around with my ear up to the ground. I'm searching to behold the stories that I told when my back is to the world that was smiling when I turned. Tell you you're the greatest, but once you turn, they hate us.
Oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Spare the sympathy. Everybody wants to be my enemy. I swear I'll never be a sad no way. My enemy. I swear I'll never be a sad. Look out for yourself.
Thanks. I thought I was a goner.
You're Smeech's man.
Was. Not anymore. Name's Hinot. I decided it was time for me to retire.
Looks more like someone decided to retire you.
Yeah, well, timing was never my strong... Ow! Sorry. It's the Grey. It gives me that.
Tell us how you wound up here.
Hey, wait. Jinx is off the rails. Even for her. She's got a real fire lit under her ass. She's planning something big right here in Pipeworks.
It's a pretty big place down here.
She was headed towards the old tunnels. Something about rerouting the fence.
This is it then. Cuff him.
Hi! I told you everything I know!
You're a confessed criminal. You'll spend your retirement in a cell. Check your gear. This is what we've trained for.
Can I get a minute?
Your first request for an audience was uninteresting. The second, inappropriate for someone of your station. The third, plain annoying. People have lost their heads for less. So tell me, Amara, what does a member of Piltover's Merchant Guild want from me?
I'm not here representing the guild. I've come here to settle a debt.
My bookkeeper is down the hall.
What you've stolen is more precious than any gold. Did you truly believe Piltover was beyond our reach?
My son is dead. Is that not enough to sate your bloodlust?
I haven't insulted your intelligence, Ambassa. Do not insult mine. We know what you're chasing in Piltover. We will not allow it.
Allow? Thank you. Your visit only confirms my suspicions. Try to stop me, insolent witch!
My death means nothing. You should have given up the feud.
You have no inkling what family is to me.
Triple the guard. This will have consequences. We need control now.
Solo isn't ready. Perhaps it's time we involve Mel.
No. We must distance ourselves. She's safer as our enemy. I'll handle Salo.
Her disappearance won't go unnoticed for long.
It's worse than that.
I think we should cut the others loose. Listen, if that Hinot idiot is telling the truth, Jinx is going to have surprises in store for us.
All the more reason to bring backup.
She'll smell their nerves a mile away and find a way to use them against us. Tell me I'm wrong.
I can't let her get away again.
Are you sure you're right? My sister is gone. There's only Jinx now. It has to end. I'm so sorry about your mother. I'm sorry I can't bring her back, but please, just... Everyone in my life has changed. Promise me you won't change.
I won't.
Out. Do you realize how easy it was for me to track you down here?
Well, I do own the place.
It's enough work propping you up without you dulling what few wits are left rattling around in there.
If you cropped as well as you prod, maybe I'd have better uses for my time than sitting around waiting for an update on Princess Kiraman's underground escapades. She's gotten no closer to Jinx, but that doesn't seem to steal the stars from anyone's eyes.
Perhaps if you hadn't let a child overpower you in your own chamber.
It's not the girl. It's the name. It bewitches people. You should know. Do you really think Mel could have succeeded with me?
Never speak ill of my family.
Why are you here?
To sober you up.
Mission accomplished.
It's time. Rally every house and family with even a modicum of influence. Can you manage that?
Wait, for certain? Yes, of course, whatever you need.
There is another matter concerning your guild merchant, Amara.
Yes, lit. Tasks.
Good to see you again, Lest.
I'm out. Keeping an eye on a counselor with peculiar tastes doesn't rattle me. But that woman...
You met my mother. What did she want?
I don't know. They kicked me out before I could hear any of it.
We both know you heard every word.
I'm sorry, but I really can't.
Lest, this is vitally important. I need to know.
This was never about Sallow. You're using me to get to her. And then what? Take what you need, hang me out to dry? I'm expendable?
No, no one is expendable. That's what this is all about. Everything with my mother is a calculated risk. I'd love to promise your safety, but I can't make any assurances other than this. If my mother gets what she wants, the whole city will suffer. And right now, you're the only one who can stand in her way.
They're setting up some big announcement. All the who's who, aiming to take over and put Sallow in the hot seat, but we know who's really pulling the strings. I caught a name, Amara. I don't know what you make of that. Here, brand new cocktail, all the rage. It's made with shimmer, leaves traces on the body. That should be all you need to shut Sallow down.
Thank you.
For what it's worth. Dangerous as she is, your mother was spooked. Could smell it. Like a cat backed into a corner.
Victor hypothesized that there may be something he called wild runes. Patterns that would occur naturally where the border between our world and the Arcane's thin.
Runes like the ones you use in Hextech. What's the difference between those and wild runes?
Pass me a tome. So I used words you understood in order to elicit your action. This is what Hextech runes are. Pass me a tome. Pass me a tome. There, you sighed. Still a kind of language. A sound, but not words. Something raw, natural. That's wild runes. Most places the arcane is dormant, but here and there, it's more active, and wild runes are...
Sort of like its fingerprints.
Exactly.
So you're telling me that pattern is on my tree because you pissed the arcane off with all your demands?
That's not what I...
Oh, the lad may be onto something. Every action sparks a reaction. Oh, ball sockets.
Do you think this could actually be a result of overuse of Hextech?
I've seen miracles spring from the hands of mages many times, but so often they turn to horrors. I'd always presumed it was due to mankind's turbulent relationship with power. But perhaps it is a property of the arcane itself.
We tested our Hextech under every conceivable condition for years. If there's some reaction taking place, how come we've never seen any sign of it until now? And why would it appear on a tree? Deep under ground.
Your source panned out. I've confirmed Sallow met privately with members of several houses today. I should have been first to bring this to you. I promise I wouldn't have missed it. It's just such a bold move, and at this moment, it's
foolish.
Of course, your mother is anything but a fool. There must be an angle I'm missing.
Did you look into the other matter?
There's a rat's nest of misinformation surrounding your brother's passing. Whomever he crossed knows how to cover tracks. Moreover, it seems they've managed to strip your mother of most of her holdings.
She's desperate, which makes her all the more dangerous.
What are we going to do?
Summon the apothecary. I'll want his opinion of this. And check in on Amara.
This is still part of the Hex Gates? We must be at least 200 feet below the surface.
The entire structure is a channel, focusing the Hextech energy into a precise beam.
Kate, if you see an opening, take the shot. Fight!
How do you know so much about its design?
Read what I could, deduced what I couldn't. Plus, I didn't think the topside would trust anything that important below the surface. I thought the gemstone mesh was installed above ground.
The mesh is above ground, but we weren't sure what would happen if the gate overloaded, so we installed a failsafe at the base.
So instead of it exploding in your neighborhood, it would blow up in ours.
We're miles from the main fissures.
These are the same utility ducts that carry our water and facilitate our ventilation. And that would explain it affecting the tree.
Inconceivable.
You say we should feel like we're all one. However it rains, we're the ones that get wet.
What the?
Jinx!
Finally got the name right. Guess there really isn't a crack in the earth where you won't find me.
What is this place?
Don't you remember the old Jana bedtime stories Vander used to tell us? Miners trapped underground, air running thin, but then some wispy wind woman wafts their rescue. Wild, the kind of crap people get up to when you choke them out.
We use the Grey to clear the streets, to keep people safe.
We never thought my sister would turn bluebelly.
Never thought mine would orphan kids.
Ha! Why not? Done it to myself enough. But plastering my face all over so someone else would do your dirty work? Poisoning our air? You've turned a leaf, sister.
I'm done blaming myself for your mistakes. Done pretending you're my sister. You're not. You killed her. I'm not gonna let you stain her memory anymore.
then stop me. 'Cause no matter what I do, I just can't seem to die.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too. I know you're sweet on her. Hope you got a chance to, before.
I'm ready.
Is that a wild rune?
I have no idea what that is.
You walk along the edge of danger, and it will change you. Why would you let this voice set in your head? It is meant to destroy you. In the storm to play with nature. Now watch it hurt you. Why would you want shape world in your head? You never make it through. You wait for life to gain power. Shift to gain moves. How does it feel to reach the line that no one ever got across? Does it make you a god now? Everything will be forgiven if you lay down your weapons to the ground.
Yes,
Catch the fire burning out your soul. Just make it die, or you will turn it all to ashes and burn. To ashes and burn. To ashes and burn. To ashes and burn.
What have we done?
To ashes and burn. Just the fire burning out your soul. Just make it die, or you will turn it on to ashes and burn.
Go on. I'm ready. I'm glad it's you. Had to be you. No! What are you? Get off me!
Get away from her! Kate, move!
Ram, kid!
Kate, she's a child! Move!
She's not getting away again.
Kate. Move!
Kate! No, no, no! This isn't how it's supposed to...
Kate!
You stopped me.
I shouldn't have had to.
I had the shot.
That was a kid. What have you missed?
I wasn't going to miss.
What's wrong with you?
I keep telling myself that you're different. But you're not. It's her blood in your veins.
Then why are you the one acting like her?
Alora, what's wrong?
Thank you all for answering my summon. I've come to trust the expertise of Ambessa Medarda. You no doubt recognize the name. She's just shared with me some very upsetting, but sadly unsurprising news.
Good evening. Yesterday, I met with your guild merchant, Amara. We spoke of rebuilding, restoring this great city to its former glory, when 2 Zornite assassins fell upon us. I tried to save her, but the blade pierced her heart. Our families should not need fear an assassin's dagger in the night. It's time to end this. You've given Zorn opportunity after opportunity to repair their wrongs, and how have they answered? Half your council is dead. Your memorial is made a massacre. Well, no more. Wrath must be met with wrath. You must declare martial law. Appoint a general to lead until this threat is vanquished. Someone who will not pale when faced with Zorn's degeneracy, whose conviction never wavers. A pillar of your community, whose house has always stood for progress, who may consider my experience and my entire detachment of Noxian soldiers at their disposal. Until all our families are safe. Of course, I could only be referring to Caitlin Kiraman. Oh.
Vengeance for your son.
It's you.
Come, child. Your mother will have justice. I swear it.